Thanks for joining me today for our 60 minutes community vinyasa class. My name is Michelle. Today, as always, we have a full body workout. We will have a little bit more of core work today since the weather's getting warmer and we might want to go out and we might wear a little less than compared to in the winter. We will get started lying down on our mat. So just lay down on your mat, no matter where you're practice from, taking a moment to settle in your space. Your your knees can be bent, or you can find a Supta Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet to touch, and just let your knees flap open. And with your arms, you can either rest your arms by your side, or you can stretch your both arms long behind you. So have just a gentle side body stretch and closing your eyes, leaving all the to-do list outside of your mat and starting to deepen your breath. Big breath in through your nose and big breath out, acknowledging that you are here. So dedicate the next 60 minutes to really tune in and to focus on your breathing. Big breath in through the nose and big breath out. Introducing Ujjayi Breath. So you will inhaling and exhaling through the nose. As you exhale, constrict the back of your throat like you're fogging up a mirror. Ujjayi Breath will help you to build up heat in your body. I encourage you to use Ujjayi Breath throughout the practice. You can always come back to a seat or lay down on your mat, drink water, take breaks whenever you need to, and know that my voice is merely a guidance. Now slide your palms by your side and closing your knees, like closing a book, and hugging your right knee to your chest. Extend your left leg long. So squeeze your knees towards your right armpit. And finding a supine twist, so crossing your right knee over to the left. And gaze right, trying to have your right shoulder touching the mat. Big belly breath in. And big breath out. Slowly bring your right knee in to your chest. And keep your right knee bent. Now bend into your left knee and extend your right leg long. So finding a gentle hamstring stretch of your right leg. Place your palms by your side and start to lower your right knee down. As you lower down, exhale until your right foot hover on the mat and then rise your right foot up. So you should feel your lower bellies working here. For added challenge, you can lift your shoulder up. So really start to engage your core. 3 more times. So exhale, lower your right foot down. Inhale, rise up. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Lower down. And rising back up. And hug your knees to your chest. And cross your right ankle towards your right thigh. And hugging your left knee in, finding a gentle supine pigeon here. So opening up our right hip, our right thigh, You can gently rock yourself from side to side, making sure your tailbone is on the mat. And uncross your leg. Now we switch side. So extend your right leg long, hugging your left knee in. And squeezing your left knee towards your left armpit. And finding a twist. So crossing your left knee over to the right. And gaze right. Gaze left rather. Big belly breath in. And big breath out. Now bring your left knee back to center, hugging your left knee in, bend your right knee, extend your left leg long. So feel a gentle hamstring stretch. And now we move on to our little core work here. So bring your palms by your side. Option to lift your shoulders up for added challenge. So start to lower your left foot down until you hover on the mat. And then you inhale, rise up, lower down, engage your core, rise up, 3 more, you got this, lower down, rise up, 2 more, last one, rise up, hugging your left knee in, crossing your left ankle towards your right thigh, and hugging your right knee in, stretching out our left hip, our outer side of our left thigh. Option to rock from side to side. If you've done this on the other side, making sure you keep your tailbone on the mat. Now release both feet on the mat, knees stay bent. We will find a bridge pose here. So your feet is about hips width distance. As you inhale, lift your hips up and squeeze your glutes. Your both knees are pointing straight towards the front of the mat. Your head and shoulders are relaxed, so only your lower body is working here. Both thighs parallel to one another. Option to interlace your palms in your lower back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. We're gonna hold here for a little bit. You got this. Keep squeezing your glutes. And exhale, slowly lower down, one vertebra at a time. Hug both knees to your chest and rocking yourself forward and back a couple of times. And then find a tabletop pose. So your shoulders is aligned with your palms, your hips align with your knees, spine is neutral. As you inhale, drop your belly, gaze up, cow pose. Exhale, cat, dome the spine, pushing the floor away. Inhale, cow pose, gaze up. Exhale, cat, dome the spine. And finding couple more rounds, cat-cows, or any organic movements that feels good in your body. Maybe some C shapes, some S shapes. Maybe you shift yourself forward and back to a child's pose. Gently warming up our spine here. Coming back to neutral tabletop, extend your right heel back and shift yourself forward and back a couple of times. So stretching out our right calf and lean your weight towards your right palm. Extend your right arm long. As you inhale, lift your right leg and your left palm. As you exhale, bring your right feet towards the right, left palm towards the left. Inhale back to center. We do that 2 more times. Exhale, you reach. You should feel your outer glutes working here. Also engage your core. Exhale, extend. Release your right foot down on the mat, pressing into the knife edge of your right foot, gate pose. Inhale, reaching your left arm up and over. Big side body stretch. And exhale, we switch side, reaching your right arm up and over. Stretching out your whole right side body. And coming back to neutral tabletop, we now switch side. So extend your left heel back, shifting your weight forward and back a couple times. Feel the stretch of your left calf. Lean towards your left palm and reaching your right arm long. As you inhale, extend your arms and your leg. Exhale, bring your left foot to the left, right arm to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, you reach. Working out that outer glutes. Inhale. Exhale. Gate pose. Lower your left heel down, pressing into the knife edge of your left foot. Inhale, reaching your right arm up and over, stretching out your whole right side body. And exhale, switching side, reaching your left arm up and over. Big side body stretch. And exhale, coming back to neutral tabletop. And tucking your toes, have a seat on your heel. You can use your palms to peel your pinky toes out. So little toe squats here. As you inhale, reaching both arms long. Exhale, eagle arm. So wrapping your right arm underneath the right. Find either one bind or two binds. Bring your shoulders down, elbows up, hands moving away from you. You should feel a stretch in your upper back, in your shoulder blades. One more inhale here to stay. And exhale, release. We switch side. So wrapping your left arm underneath your right. Find one bind or two bind. Bring your shoulders down, elbows up, moving your hands away from you. One full rounds of breath here. And exhale, release. Untuck your toes. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hands to heart. And pause here. I invite you to set an intention for your practice today. Think about one word you want to focus on for your practice. Take a big inhale to acknowledge. And open mouth, exhale. Open your eyes. Walk your palms forward, tuck your toes, and find your first downward facing dog. So lift your hips up. Your hands should be above shoulders with distance. Your feet above hips with distance, or maybe wider for this first downward facing dog here. You really want to focusing on lifting your tailbone up so you can bend your knees a lot. And keep pressing your chest into your thigh. One big breath in through the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Now slowly walk your feet forward to meet your palms. Wrap dog fold. So bending your knees a lot, let your upper body hang heavy. Maybe your belly touches your thigh. Let your head and neck relax, decompressing our spine. Option to grab opposite elbows. You can sway from side to side. Now release both palms, one vertebra at a time, coming up to standing mountain pose. Take your time. So standing mountain pose, your feet above hips width distance, grounding down through all four corners of your feet. Standing up tall, roll your shoulders down and away from your ear. Extend all 10 fingers wide. Tall, strong mountain. Slightly tuck in your belly and tuck your tailbone down. So engage your core. Inhale, reaching both arms long and find a steeple grip. Release your thumb and index finger. And find the side bend on the right. So reaching towards the right side. Big side body stretch towards the left side body. I'm trying to keep two shoulders in one line. Now coming back to center. Side bend to the left. Stretching out our whole right side body. Try to keep your weight evenly distributed to both feet. Bring your left shoulder forward and right shoulder back a little bit. Keep both shoulders in one line. Coming back to center. Mountain pose, release both palms. Shift your weight to your right foot. And can you bring your left knee up? One-legged mountain pose. So balancing on your right foot. Your left thigh is parallel to the mat. Now step your left foot back, high lunge. So your feet should be about hips width distance. And try to square your pelvis forward. So bring your left hip forward, right hip back. Engage your core, reaching both arms long. As you inhale, cactus your arm, find the back bend. Exhale, tuck and curl. Two more. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, tuck and curl. Round your spine. Find your balance. Last one. Exhale, tuck and curl. Pyramid pose. So straighten both legs. Release both palms to frame your right foot. Shorten your stand. Your left toes is about 45-degree angle, pointing towards the left side. Let your upper body hang heavy. So feel this deeper hamstring stretch for both legs. Still trying to bring your left hip forward, right hip back. So square your hips towards the front of the mat. Big breath in, and big breath out. Stepping your left foot forward, forward fold, one vertebra at a time, coming up to standing mountain pose. And now we switch side, so shift your weight towards your left foot, bring your right knee up, one-legged mountain pose, balancing on your left foot, grounding down through all four corners of your left foot, right knee, right thigh parallel to the mat. Now step your right foot back, high lunge. So your left heel are lifted high. You can have a micro bend in your right knee. Square your pelvis forward. Tuck in your belly. Slightly also untuck your tailbone here. Inhale, reaching both arms long. And cactus your arm. Find your back bend. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and curl. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, tuck and curl. Know that shaking is good. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and curl. Straighten both legs. Pyramid pose. So shorten your stand. Your right knee is about 45-degree angle, pointing towards the right side of the mat. And keep a micro bend in your left knee to protect your knee joints. Upper body hand heavy. Head and neck relax. Still trying to square your hips towards the front of the mat. Feel that hamstring stretch. Now stepping your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. Clench your palms. Step both feet back. Your shoulders right above your wrist. Your hips should be aligned with your shoulder. Imagine yourself puffing up the middle of your shoulder blades. Engage your core. Feeling that you're building some heat in your body. You got this. We lower down to our belly in 3. Stay with me, 2. 1. Lower down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Inhale, low cobra. Lift your heart. Squeeze your glutes, pressing down your pubic bone. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tabletop to downward facing dog. Nice job. Inhale, your right leg rises, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knees, opening up your hips, using your right knee to make some big hip circles, circling up your ankles. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, warrior 2. So step your right foot through, spin your back heel down. Keep peeling your right side open, pressing down the knife edge of your left foot. Extend both arms long. Strong warrior. Inhale to reverse, reaching your right arm up and over, stretching out your whole right side body. Still commit to the bend in your front knee. Exhale, side angle, reaching your right arm down, left arm up. Trying to have 2 shoulders in one line. So keep bringing your left shoulder back and right shoulder forward. Coming back to center, straighten both legs and shorten your stand. Inhale for reverse triangle, reaching your right arm up. And as you exhale, bring both palms on your waist. Start to tilt your hips back and find your triangle pose. So lower your upper body down any amount. You can stay right here. If you feel stable, you can start to extend your arms. You want to keep your weight evenly distributed to both feet. And imagine yourself is in between 2 panels of the glass. So you really want to align everything together here. And feel your side oblique, your core working. You got this. We're rising back up in 3. Stay with me, 2. 1, rising back up. Bring your toes in, heels out. Inhale to reach. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Option to stay right here, or I'll offer you a twist. So bring your left palm in the middle as you inhale, reaching your right arm up, gazing towards your right fingertips. And exhale, release, right palm down. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, lower, walking yourself forward to find a low lunge. Inhale, easy twist, reaching your right arm long. Exhale, plank pose, and lower down halfway or all the way down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. We now will repeat that on the left side. So inhale, your left leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knees, opening up your hips. Use your left knee to make some big hip circles, circling up your ankles. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down. Your left knee should be right above your left ankle. Keep peeling your left thigh open and pressing down the knife edge of your right foot. Extend both arms long. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Bring your shoulders away from your ear. Strong warrior two. Inhale to reverse, reaching your left arm up and over. Big side body stretch. Still commit to the bend in your left leg. Exhale, side angle, reaching your left arm down, right arm up, gazing towards your right fingertips. And keep peeling your right shoulder open. Coming back to center, shorten your stand. Find your reverse triangle, reaching your left arm up and over. Exhale, bring both palms on your waist. Start to tilt your hips towards the right side and lower your upper body down. So your whole side body is facing towards the long edge of the mat. Engage your core will also help you balance. Once you feel stable, you can start to extend one arm or both arms long. Use a water bottle or a block if you have them. And feeling your whole side body stretching here, core engaged, hamstring stretching. A lot of things happening in the triangle pose. One more full round of breath here. You got this. As you exhale, coming right back up. Bring your toes in, heels out. Inhale to reach. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. You have options here. You can make this as passive or as active as you want. If you want more active stretch, you can bring your palms to the back of your calf. And as you inhale, lengthening your spine. As you exhale, pull your upper body down. One more round of breath here. Now walking your palms to frame your left foot, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist, reaching your left arm up. Exhale, plank pose, and find your flow. And find a child's pose. Drink some water, towel off. Hope you all feel warm up. I feel pretty warm. And when you're ready, we will find a tabletop pose. So tabletop pose, spine is neutral. We will find thread a needle one time on each side. So bring your left palm in the middle of the mat. As you inhale, reaching your right arm long. Exhale, thread the needle. So gazing towards the left side. And try to making sure your hips is aligned with your knees. You might need to bring your hips towards the right side a little bit. Your left palm can stay where they are. You can extend your left arm long, or you can bring your left arm to your lower back to find a half bind. Breathe in to your lower belly, your lower back. And big breath out. Now bring your left palm by your side, pressing into the left palm. Inhale, reaching your right arm long one more time. And exhale, we switch side. So bring your right palm in the middle. Inhale, reaching your left arm long. Exhale, thread the needle, gazing towards the right side. So same options with your right hand. You can stay where they are. You can extend your right arm long, or you can form a half bind in your lower back, trying to have your hips right aligned with your knees. Bring your hips towards the left side a little bit. Breathing in your lower back, your lower belly. Big breath out. Now bring your right palms on the mat, pressing into the right palm. Inhale, reaching your left arm long. Exhale, tabletop, and find your downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, spine straight. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips low. Arms can reach as long or bring your palms to heart center. Your weight is in your heel. Squeeze your glutes. Slightly tuck your tailbone in to maintain a long spine. You should feel your inner thighs. Your glutes are working here. Can you challenge yourself? Maybe today you sit a little lower today. And know that shaking is good. You got this. Inhale, upward salute, stretch it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose and find your flow. Know that you always have options to skip it or do add-on. Downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg rises. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Pause here for one full round of breath. Bring your palms to your waist, gaze towards the front of the mat, bend into your front knee. Can you find a half moon B from here? So shift your weight to your right foot, lift your left leg up. So you're still trying to bring your body facing towards the long edge of the mat, balancing on your right foot. Find a point of focus to help you balance. If you fail, that's great. It's part of the practice. Just coming right back up. We lower down to star pose in 3. Stay with me, 2. 1, star pose, reaching both arms long. Exhale, horse. So I like to shift my weight from side to side here. Bring your palms on your thigh. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, star pose. You pivot all 10 toes towards the front of the mat. Find your low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, your flow. We all meet back in downward facing dog. So one more strong side to go. You got this. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin your back heel down. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. And pause here for one full round of breath. Use your core. Bring your right hand to your waist, gazing towards the front of the mat. Bend into your left knee. Find your half moon B from here. So shift your weight to your left foot. Lift your right leg up. If you have a water bottle or a block, you can use it. Finding a point of focus to help you balance. Grounding down through your left foot. Trying to have both shoulders in one line. We coming back to star pose in 3. Stay with me, 2. 1, star pose, big stretch. Exhale, horse. Bend your knees. Now this time we are gonna strengthening our ankle. So can you lift your right heel up and lower? Now lift our left heel up and lower. This time, can you challenge yourself to lift both heels up? Gonna hold here for 3. Squeeze your glutes here, 2. 1, lower. Star pose, stretch it up. And find your low lunge. Pivot all 10 toes to pointing towards the front of the mat. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, plank pose, and find your flow. We all meet back in downward facing dog. Big inhale through the nose. And open mouth exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips low, reaching both arms long. Bring your palms to heart center. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist right. Your left elbow is either between your knees or maybe at the outside of your right thigh. Keep pressing into your palms to help you twist. And shift your weight towards your right foot. Lift your left leg up, Flamingo Pose. Duck your left foot back. Revolve, twist. Option to lower your back knee down right away for a deeper twist. We're gonna stay here for a couple more rounds of breath. So settle in this not so comfortable pose. Your arms can extend along, or maybe you find a half bind or full bind if it's in your practice. Every inhale, think about lengthening your spine. And every exhale, you twist. If your mind starts to wander, coming back to your intention. What brought you here today? If you have your arms extend, bring your palms back to heart center. Release both palms to frame your front foot and straighten both legs, pyramid pose. So shorten your stand, upper body hand heavy here. Maybe you notice the difference between this one compared to the very first one we've done in our class. Noticing all the space you've created for yourself. Now step your left foot forward, forward fold, one vertebra at a time, coming up to standing mountain pose. Take your time and pause at standing mountain pose for one full round of breath, letting that side go. Inhale, reaching both arms long. Exhale, chair pose. Bring your palms to heart center. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, twist left. Bring your right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Keep pressing into your palms to help you twist. Notice if your right knee starts to curl forward, try to have both knees aligned so your hips are also aligned with one another. Shift your weight to your left foot. Lift your right leg up, Flamingo Pose. Duck your right foot back, revolve, twist. Option to lower your back knee down right away for a deeper twist. So same with the other side. We're gonna stay here for a couple more rounds of breath. So settle in. If you have any arm variations on the other side, you can extend your arms. You can find a half bind or a full bind on this side. And sending your breath to any tight spot in your body. If you have your arms extend, bring your palms to heart center. Frame your palms by your left foot, pyramid pose. So straighten both legs, shorten your stand. Let your upper body hang heavy. Head and neck relax. Big breath in through the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Step your right foot forward, forward fold. One vertebra at a time, coming up to standing mountain pose. Take your time. Pausing here for one full round of breath to letting that side go. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. Plant your palms, step both feet back. We're moving on to side plank, one time on each side. So bring your right palm in the middle and spin both heels down. So roll over to your left side, reaching your left arm long. Side plank to the left, trying to keep lifting your hips up so your hips align with your shoulder. Engage your core, squeeze your glutes. Working on our arms here. You are strong. You got this. Lower down in 3. Stay with me, 2. 1. Plank pose. We go straight to the other side. So bring your left palm in the middle. Spin both heels down. Reaching your right arm long. You always have options to lower your knees down for some support. And trying to have 2 shoulders in one line, gazing towards your right fingertips, if it's okay, in your neck. And know that shaking is good. You got this. We lower down to plank pose in 3. Stay with me, 2. 1. Plank pose. And find a Sphinx pose. So lower your knees down, bend your elbows. So your shoulders is right above your elbows here. We are trying to stretching out our whole front side body, pressing down your pubic bone, lengthening your spine. Now lower all the way down. On your mat, bring your palms by your side. Have a couple more rounds, back strengthening posture here. The first one is half locust, so we will lift our chest only. Exhale out all the air to prepare. As you inhale, lift your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Only your chest is lifted. Pressing down the top edge of your feet. Although this is a back bend, still working on lengthening your spine. So you should still be able to breathe here. If you cannot breathe, that means you're going too far. Inhale, one more lift. Exhale, release. Gaze right, left cheek on the mat. And closing your eyes. The next round is full locust, so we will lift everything up. Bring your head back to center. Exhale out all the air to prepare. As you inhale, lift your heart, lift your legs, lift your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your glutes. Option to interlace your palms in your lower back and try to move your hands away from your hips. Imagine yourself flying up on the sky. Inhale, one more lift. Exhale, release. Gaze left, right cheek on the mat. Bend your knees. Windshield wipe your legs to release your lower back. And pressing yourself up so you're standing on your knee for Camel Pose. So your knees is about hip width distance. And bring your palms in your lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. As you inhale, start to lift your heart, And use your palms to press your hips forward. You really wanna working on lifting your heart up rather than overarching your lower spine. If you want more back bend, you can start to walk one hand on your ankle, maybe both. If you have your hands down, start to bring your palms back to your lower back, rising back up, and have a seat on your heel, hero's pose, closing your eyes, acknowledging that camel pose is a big heart opening pose. So if there's any emotions, know that it is all just part of the practice. Inhale to acknowledge, and open mouth exhale. Reaching both arms up and find a steeple grip as you inhale to reach. And exhale half tortoise pose. So start to reaching your palms down towards the mat. Use your core, so try to have your forehead touches the mat before your pinky toes. Once you reach the mat, continue to walk your palms forward, and while trying to keep your hips down on your heel. So lengthening our spine. If you have your palms released, find your steeple grip back. As you inhale, use your core, rise up with a flat back. Exhale, release. Swing both legs long in front of you. Have a seat in the middle of your mat. We find one seated twist on each side. So bring your right foot towards the left side of your left leg. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, twist right, gazing towards your right shoulder. Tucking in your belly, lengthening your spine. Sitting up tall. And coming back to center, swap out the leg. So cross your left leg over your right. Grounding both sits bones down. Inhale, sitting up tall. And exhale, twist left. Gazing towards your left shoulder. As you inhale, lengthening your spine. Tuck in your belly. As you exhale, twist. Coming back to center. Extend both legs long and lower all the way down to your back. And hugging your knees to your chest. Gently rock from side to side. Massage your upper back, middle back, and lower back. You've done all the hard work. Now it's time for you to relax and to stretch. Happy baby pose. So bend your knees, grab from the outside or inside of your feet. So you have options here. You can either keep your knees bent, still trying to opening up your hips more, or you can working on maybe straighten one leg for some final hamstring stretch and straighten the other. Do what feels good for your body. And giving yourself a big smile for carving out the past hour to take care of yourself so you can take care of your loved ones. Now bend into both knees, give yourself a big hug and take the biggest inhale yet. And exhale, Shavasana. Feet flap open, roll your shoulders down and away from your ear, closing your eyes, palms facing up. Let yourself to think about absolutely nothing for the next minute or so, giving your body opportunity to digest and integrate all the work you've done for your body. I will guide you out when it is time. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as it serves you. If you're ready to move on to your day, start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, gently rock your head from side to side, and pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring your palms to heart center. Thank you all so much for joining me for the past 60 minutes. I hope to see you all again soon. Namaste.